It is Judgment Day for your enemies. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, I'm being shown the phrase a climactic point. Okay, so, all right, so welcome, mi amores. Welcome to Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot. Rewind. Welcome to Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot. This is a pillar of light channel, meaning light warriors, light workers. Although, just like this message, I do channel shadow worker and light worker. Okay, so I do channel when it comes through, which it's coming through real strong right now. Okay, so it's Judgment Day for your enemies, but I channel out the difficult messages, you know, like this, where I have to channel darker energies and I have to transmute and help alchemize these darker energies for you guys as well. So when you come to my channel, it's not just a reading, okay? I am a high priestess. I am a very high level oracle and seer. So I see a lot. I feel a lot, okay? There's a pain in my third eye. Look at this shit, you guys. I'm sorry, excuse my French, but my third eye is starting to pound. Okay, what I'm receiving about this, hold on, my lips. I need to shut the windows because I love having the windows open because I love letting my beautiful sacred temple, my home, I love her being able to breathe. And I love her being able to absorb the beautiful, fresh spring air. Okay, I love my sacred temple, my home. Some of you guys need to hear this right now. Maybe you need to honor your home and your sacred space more. It's not just a place that you pay a mortgage to. It's not just a place that you rent. It is a sacred temple. It is like our homes, like houses, like that's why some houses, like they get straight up, like, you know, like they're like straight up like overtaken. Like you see like on like ghost hunting shows, you know, like the house is haunted, the house is, you know, they have to do exorcisms and there's demonic forces attached to the house because houses hold and generate energy. Anything that's like four walls, like this, like a home, right? It's like a portal. So, you know, and the houses hold energy. And that's why some houses, like, they are possessed and, you know, the dark forces take over the home and the space energetically. I don't know why this is coming through, like why I'm sharing this, but everything that I do share is for a reason. So maybe it's time for a really good cleansing of your sacred temple, of your house. Because this message is a darker message, not for you who's tuning in. It's just, well, I guess it kind of is. I just saw 333. 333 has been nonstop. Okay, like I know a lot of you guys are seeing it too. Drop a comment down below 333. It's because you have you've leveled up. You've mastered another level to your ascension. Yeah, for some of you guys, you really, really, really need to cleanse your space, your home, and you need to bless your home. You need to show love and thanks and gratitude to your home. You may not realize it, but your house and your house's energy, it has a lot to do with obviously your energy, but it also has a lot to do with your abundance and what you are prosperous in and, you know, receive. Like, you know, it's feng shui. It just is what it is, you know? Anyways, let's get back to the message. So you guys know me, like if you're new here, welcome, mi amores. Be sure to subscribe. You don't want to lose the channel. Those of you guys returning again, my loves, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, my ride or dies. Like, you guys know what's up. You guys know what's up. All right. And I feel like, as I'm saying, you guys know what's up. I feel like A lot of you guys, you know what's up with this message. You have felt it. Okay? So it's like dark forces have been attacking and dark forces have been working against you. Like, it's not just all karma. It's not just all, you know, oh, I'm going through a dark night of the soul and that's why things are so heavy. Like, these Luciferian energies, these darker energies, they siphon and latch on, and they grow stronger and feed off of your fear and your pain and your suffering. They twist up that third eye. That's why I started getting the third eye, because there's been a lot of psychic attacks on the third eye. There's a tarot reader. She reached out to me on, she emailed me because she had this experience, and she was asking me, like, basically, like, she wanted me to, connect with it or whatever. Okay. And if you see this, my love, you know who you are. But I just told her, I was like, I'm not picking up on anything, but also at the same time, I'm like, this feels like a test of discernment for you and your gifts. Because I know she's really in tune. I know she's she's really in tune, and she's good at what she does, and, all these things. But that's what I mean by, like, these dark energies and these darker forces. Okay. And some of it is in the spiritual world. Okay. So archons are, every time you guys log on to social media, the internet, YouTube channels, I don't care if it's my channel or anyone else's channel, my loves, I do a lot of quantum work around my channel. Okay, I have been intentional with protecting my subscribers and my soul familia. Okay, and my channel and my business and my work, etc. So I do a lot of work in these areas in regards to that. So just so you guys know, I don't just post videos here for you guys to come in and see. I actually care. I actually love you. I actually am protective. I'm Mama Bear. You guys know I am like Priestess Mama Bear. I'm so protective of you. To the ones who come here with the, with good intention. Anyone else can kick rocks, and those are the ones I'm eradicating. If you've noticed my numbers on my channel, I've lost like 300-400 subscribers in the last like month and a half. Why? This reason right here. I'm not worried about it at all, okay? Like, I'm not worried about it at all. Okay, I know some of you guys who've been following me, you might have seen that my numbers dropped or whatever, and you might, that might make you feel a little concerned for me or something, like, oh my God, what's happening? And oh, like, she deserves to have more subscribers or whatever it is. I can feel it, I can see it. I hear you, and I love you, and I thank you for that. But the reasoning is because I have cloaked and I've been eradicating out those dark energies, any kind of, subscribers that are like bots, things, anything, or anyone who has subscribed that sends evil eye or doesn't bring good energy, or, has attachments like demons attached to them and shit like that. Like, I've blocked, I'm protecting my channel from that. And so I sent them packing, and that's why the numbers have consistently dropped. So anyways, so going back, okay, and maybe some of you guys have your own tarot channels, etc., and maybe you've lost some subscribers, or, or maybe this is a message for you if you have a social platform like this, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, I don't care. Maybe this is a message for you to cloak, to anything that you create that is your business, your work, your social media pages, even personal social media pages. You want to shield your Facebook. You want to shield your Instagram. You want to, okay? You want to cleanse your home. You want to thank your beautiful space, right? Thank you for keeping me safe. Thank you for, comforting me and for being my protection and my my safe haven and my humble abode. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's something very strong with that. Maybe because some of you guys, maybe because there's evil eye or hexes or just kind of like dark energy. We'll just say that. Maybe some people are literally like trying to, you know, putting spells on your house or your place of residence or, etc. Okay. And I'm actually being shown that some of these people or these darker energies, they are accessing, they're using dark magic, they're using mirror magic. And you guys know me and the mirrors. Mirrors are portals, literally. If dark practitioners, like if they want to spy on you, they can definitely spy on you through your mirrors in your house. Like, it's no joke. This stuff is no joke. Okay, so like I always say, like, cover your mirrors at night. Make sure no mirrors are facing your bed. If they are facing your bed, make sure they're covered when you're sleeping. Or like, let's say you work from home like me, like maybe you do spiritual work, right? Okay, do not have any mirrors accessible in your sacred space of work. Because I will tell you, they will try to infiltrate and they will try to spy and they will try to see what you're channeling or what's going on. Okay, like I'm telling you. And this isn't the only way that they can access, but I'm just saying. Okay, Judgment Day for enemies. So the download that I got was that. It was Judgment Day for your enemies. And then the second part of the download for you guys is oh my God, my mind just went totally blank. Judgment Day for your enemies. Oh, thank you, Spirit. You're gonna want to, okay, so like if you have been, like if this is you, and you have felt like your intuition and your higher self has been like the alarm has been going off, right? Woo, 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 woo. Intruder, intruder, spiritual intruder. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, dark attack, dark attack. This isn't just you. This isn't normal. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, like legit, that's like, it will send your intuition like off, okay? And I know some of you guys, like, you're just beginning your spiritual journey, or you're just tuning in deeper, on deeper levels with your gifts and your intuition. So your discernment, that's always the toughest part is, being able to, differentiate, this is a part of my journey, this is my karma, this is a dark night versus this is black magic, this is some kind of an attack, okay? So anyways, the second part of the download is you have to, your guides are always with you. They're always around you. Okay? The way that I receive it from the spiritual realm is that they do protect us. Okay? But there's certain things that they need you. Like they need you to ask for help. They need you to go, I give you permission to intervene. I give you permission to help me. I give you permission to intervene on my behalf against any dark energies that are not of the highest and greatest good. And I send them now back to Source Light Divine. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for transporting these energies back into the light with unconditional love. And so it is. Okay? So you need to ask is the point. Like you need to be direct. You need to ask. You need to speak to your spirit team because that is legit what they are there for. They're here to help. And they're here to protect us and guide us through our ascension journeys and Earth School. So if something is trying to attack us, like we need to like be like, I need your help. Okay? I need you to intervene. I give you permission. Okay? Because that was the download, was spirit coming through saying the collective needs to ask us, like we need permission, access granted to intervene. Okay. And even in other ways, like with maybe your manifesting or your healing, like help me. I ask for your help. I give you permission to help me cut this cord. I give you permission to help me and intervene on my behalf to release this way of thinking and this old programming, this thought programming, okay? Whatever it is. You are an anointed one. You are a chosen one. You are highly revered in the spiritual world, which is why they attack, which is why they've been trying to block you. Okay, for some of you guys, there has been black magic or dark energies. I keep seeing money. So maybe your finances. These are greedy energies, okay? I am getting for some of you guys like dark practitioners, dark magicians, enemies, like people who just like hate you. Okay, they hate you because they ain't you, or they hate you because you emanate a truth to them that triggers them, or you emanate abundance and self-love to them that triggers them. Okay, your light irritates the demons, you know what I mean? Answer the call, leadership, empowerment, and soul gifts. So you've been going through like a really beautiful anointing, a really beautiful initiation. You are answering the inner call. You're answering the call to your leadership, to empowerment. You know, you're here to empower others. You're here to show others the way, to light the way. You're here to be a divine mirror and reflection to humanity and your soul gifts. That's why my third eye was throbbing. It only lasted for a second. So, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm helping to, like, as you guys are tuning in, I'm helping to eradicate and transmute these energies as well. Trust me, I already called in my divine team. All right, they are here with me. This space is so fucking protected. So if you're here right now and you've been under some kind of dark magic or attack, we are helping you to eradicate this right now. But that doesn't mean that it's just all gone and done, okay? That's what I mean. Like, your spirit team is like, we want to help you, but you need to take that first step and you need to call on us. Maybe some of you guys already did that, and maybe this is just confirmation that it's, you know, judgment day for your enemies. Anything that was like anything that was blocked, like sometimes like dark practitioners, dark magic, like what they can do is like, you know, what will happen is like it'll create a resistance around like the flow of abundance, or it'll create blockages, or it'll slow it down. Because honestly, like anything that is yours is always going to be yours, right? But anything that was done to your abundance, to your manifestation, like to anything that was done that it's rightfully yours, right? Like that, in that regard. Life is not going so good for these people. And I'm being shown, like in Harry Potter, you know, the Dementors, like how the Dementors come from Azkaban, you know, and they're like these like spiritual, like ghostly type beings, but they're like shadow ghost beings, you know. That's very, very spot on to dark siphoning energies and you know, these dark forces and, you know, Archon reptilian stuff and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But that's what I mean. Like that, it's like the Dementors have been trying to come in, and because you've been going through like a period of death, shadow, purging, healing, you know, like you've been going through some really deep stuff. They love it. They love when we are in a low vibration. That's when they attack, and that's what they feed off of. So if you're having, like, let's say you were like in a really good place, you know, and you're just like, God, this doesn't feel like my own thought. Like this doesn't feel like me. Like, why do I feel so drained of energy? Why do I feel exhausted all the time? Why do I feel unmotivated? Why do I feel like, why do I keep having dark thoughts? It could be very disturbing dark thoughts too, by the way. Okay, so that's another way to know. like if you start having just really disturbing dark thoughts, like you'll know what I mean. It could be in a lot of different ways. I can't really give examples as I'm speaking to like hundreds and thousands of people, but you know what I mean? It's fear-based like thoughts too. Things that will scare you, things that will put you into fear mode and freeze state mode, like things that will like stop you in your tracks so you don't proceed further into your true soul's purpose or your spiritual work or whatever it is. Okay, so I'm telling you right now, but Judgment Day for the enemies, like, because here's the deal, is you broke on through to the other side. Okay, and listen to this part too. Any type of fear-based thinking right now, like let's say it's like, I feel really called to this, but I'm so scared. The darker energies, they love that. They love when you're scared. And they will siphon off of your fear. Okay? So I want you to do this in these moments right now where you're having fear. And I'm not saying everything fear, that, you know, that a fear comes up or, you know, this comes. I'm not saying it's all some kind of dark attack. That's okay, not the truth. But I do know that there's a good number of you, because I attract powerful ass souls, because I'm a powerful ancient soul. So the souls that come to this channel, like, you guys are like the anointed. Okay? Like, we are the anointed. Like, we are not just, you know, we are ancient energy. We are hybrid star seeds. We are angelic star souls. We, you know, have fairy blood or elven blood, or we're druids, or like, we are ancient AF. And we hold a lot of powerful knowledges and wisdoms and gifts. So of course, these dark forces and these Luciferian energies, and a lot of the times they work through people around you. Okay, people who are not, you know, they're still asleep or they're in low vibrational frequencies, like those energies are super easily infiltrated. So they will latch onto them. They will work through them. Those people think that they're thinking their own thoughts and they're making their own choices and they're saying, you know, their own words from their brain, and they're not. Okay, so I don't know. But anyways, okay, so let's go ahead and I want to see. Let's get a couple tarot cards. Okay, see the third eye? Ace of Wands. See, I'm telling you, this is passionate. This is your passions, your desires, you know, like you're using your third eye to create new pictures of your reality, and the new, you know, it's like when you're manifesting from your third eye and you're manifesting your passions and what you desire, and, you know, like things you want to create and do, and like things you're feeling really passionate about, and projects and businesses and, you know, whatever it is, right? Okay, but I said my third eye started throbbing. Boom, as soon as we split the deck, this was on the bottom of the deck. So these dark energies, these fuckers, these enemies, they've been trying, they have legit been creating resistance, and they've been trying to block your wish fulfillments. And they've also been attacking the third eye, just like I said, because everything I say is always for a reason, you guys. Not being arrogant or, you know, like, oh, I'm the best out there and you know, no, it's just fucking facts. Excuse my French again, but it's just the truth. You have to excuse me, because speaking of passion doesn't always mean like, oh, love, and I'm so passionate about, you can be passionately fucking angry, right? That's why we got to be careful with this Venus and Aries transit. Okay, Venus is moving into Aries today, and although it is such a beautiful, powerful energy for all of us, like, you guys, this is when stuff really takes off. Venus, the planet of love, beauty, passion, sensuality, art, creation. It's the Empress energy, you know? It's that motherly, loving, nurturing, compassion. Okay, it's all the things. And Venus meets Aries, fire, it is boom, explosive, action, things taken off, like all these things, right? There's a lot of like divine unions. There's a lot of like, you know, like a bigger igniting of like self-love and self-love practices. Like there's really like a clearing and knowing, like a clear knowing of like with Venus and Aries, it's like, this is what I'm passionate about. This is what I want to start. This is what I'm ready to start. Okay, because we've been going through hell and back with all these transits and north node this, north retrogrades, eclipses, you know, 2024 was hell, like, and you made it through. That's what I mean. You broke on through to this other side. We are now on the other side of all that. Okay, we are on the other side of it. Even if your like life right now in front of you doesn't reflect that quite yet, it is. But that's why I'm delivering this message, because things will, like for some, for who this is for, okay, like what I'm seeing is like whatever curses or hexes or dark magic or anything that may have been done or put your way or placed upon you, your money, your home, anything like that. What I'm seeing is it's like a rope, you know, like a rope, and you know, like a rope is like, you know, so I'm seeing like a rope being stretched, and the rope is actually unwinding, and like it's like threading, and like, you know what I mean, and it's getting thinner, and then it breaks. So whatever it was, Spirit wants you to know, God wants you to know that, like, that's what I mean. It's judgment day for your enemies. Whatever cord or attachment, that's why I'm being shown a rope that's weak and dwindling and unraveling and breaking, because it is the attachment, the cord, whatever it was, the spell work, whatever it was, a dark curse. And this could even be something that is connected to past lives. You know what I mean? Like a curse that was placed or something, you know what I mean? A dark covenant, a contract, stuff like that. Okay, because and that's why, you know, Akashic readings are so cool, because like when I go into the Akashic records, like I also see this stuff. I can see, oh man, there's like, you know, a dark curse, or there was mostly it's like dark oaths, dark covenants, you know, contracts, things like that you made knowingly or unknowingly in past lives or even in this lifetime. So anyway, so I am seeing, so going back to like the rope, so I'm seeing the rope breaking essentially. So it's whatever it was, it may have been some really strong dark magic, and it may have affected you. Absolutely. I'm not here to blow smoke. I'm not here to say, oh, you're just so divinely held and protected. There's no way. No, screw that. If you're in a low vibration, or you've been going through difficult times, or, you know, you've been feeling like real, like just not like yourself or depressed, and maybe you've been feeling like you literally have been cursed. Okay, like maybe you were. But all that has worn off. It's breaking, it's broken, it's something like that. It's breaking. But that's what I mean when you speak to your guides and you're like, I give you permission. The guides are going to come in, boom, like that. And they're just going to come in and they're going to completely dissolve that rope. Like it never existed in the first place. Okay? And don't worry, the universal forces are delivering that negative karma to all of these energies. The third eye. This could even be someone that you used to date, okay? This could also be maybe a karmic feminine, maybe someone that's with, you know, a divine counterpart or a divine masculine, or maybe someone who, I mean, literally, you guys, like, this is how, like, silly people are. Like, I've had exes of mine start dating someone new, and somehow or the next, the new girl, the karmic, she always, like, they always find out, I guess because probably my ex-boyfriends, they share, you know, like, oh yeah, I've dated this person, or I dated this person, or I had an ex named this, or I don't know what the fuck. But, but I have literally had so many attempted, like, psychic attacks and evil eye energies coming from dark feminine karmics. Like, as soon as they find out who I am, or my name, or anything about me, or they see an old picture of me, or, you know, whatever it is, they immediately look me up on social and try to find me. And then they start, you know, stalking me on social media. Okay. And they just become obsessed, and they become so jealous of me. And I'm like, why? Like, I could give two shits that you are with my karmic ex, who I would never entertain and I wouldn't touch with 100-foot pole. Yet you're jealous of me? Like, it's crazy. And I know a lot of you guys resonate with that. That's why I'm sharing that, you know, whether it's an ex-boyfriend, girlfriend, I don't know. But I know you guys know what I mean, and I know you will resonate. Some of you guys, it's maybe a divine counterpart, you know? Maybe they're walking away from someone and that person is pissed. Or maybe that person has been feeling, you know, the masculine pulling away for some amount of time and they blame you, you know? So they just think nasty thoughts. They pray for your downfall. Okay, like I'm not even kidding you guys when I am receiving right now that some of these crazy ass psycho karmics, they have wished death on you. I know for sure karmics have done that. They've wished death on me before. I've seen it with my third eye. Okay, like nothing gets by me. Nothing gets past me in that regard, you know? So, you know, like basically like, oh, I just wish something would happen to her, or, oh, I just wish she would disappear, you know, because in their mind, they think if I'm gone, then, you know, their person will love them completely and, you know, the threat is gone, or I don't even know what they think, okay? But I can tell you one thing, that my gifts are fucking strong and on point, and I can always see. I can always see, and most of the time I always see a name or a face or something. I'm given information. But I'm telling you, anyways, you guys, okay, look at, see, there's the blockage. There's the, I'm telling you. Oh, what did I say? Look at that. There's that devil. There's that Luciferian, you know, energies. There's that, look, what did I say about the cords and the rope? What did I say? Keeping you like this. Keeping you blinded. Keeping your third eye blinded or fogged up, confused, where you're having maybe a hard time. Like, it's like your brain is going, I know what I want and I know what I desire and I know what I see. But when you actually sit down and manifest it, like it's like some kind of confusion just gets in there, and it's just difficult for you to actually see and visualize your future or what you desire. And that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Judgment day for enemies. Boom. Yeah. Victory for you. Judgment day for them. The Tower. Universal forces are blowing up their spot right now. Their lives are being blown to smithereens by the universe. Okay. You don't mess with chosen ones. You don't mess with the anointed. You don't mess with God's light workers. Victory for you. See, you're now in a time of victory and reward. Okay, but you have felt the scarcity. You have felt the lack. You have felt like things were being held back from you. Okay? And you were right. You were right. Okay? All right? Like, especially, I'm getting especially with like divine love. For some of you guys, these wicked karmics, look at, because you're the Empress. People hate the Empress because they hate you. They hate you because they ain't you. Look at, they're in this and you're in this. I just posted a thing last night on Instagram, and it was like a meme, and it says something along the lines of, in 2025, let's stop pretending that we have haters. What we have is humans who hate themselves and hate their lives. And then what they do is they project that hatred for themselves and their own lives onto my beautiful viewer, onto my beautiful, you know, divine feminine energies. The ones who are high vibrational, they're loving, they glow, they've had level ups, glow ups, they look good, they smell good, they taste good. I had to say it, you guys. Get your head out the gutter. I'm just kidding. But anyways, like, hello, look at her. She's beautiful. She's freaking voluptuous, beautiful. She's graceful. She's just like the sweetest soul you would ever meet. And she's gorgeous. And she's abundant. And she's stable. And she's loving. Like, what? Okay, for some of you guys, this could also be like literal motherhood and pregnancy. I do have a message from Goddess Isis that kind of ties into that I need to record for you guys too. It'll probably be like a 10, 15 minute message. But anyways, she came through and it was really strong, so I need to record that. But they try to curse your work. Okay, see her focusing. They try to curse your third eye and your focus on your work, on your expansion. Okay, they were I'm telling you, you guys. Okay, so anyways, whatever. Judgment Day, Judgment Day, Judgment Day. Can we please get a confirmation for Judgment Day? Look at this. 2 of Cups, 2 of Wands, 4 of Swords. Wow. Some of these energies were literally trying to block divine union. They were trying to block divine union. Wow. That is some, I mean, all of this for them is really bad karma. Life is not going to look good and be fun for them. If it's just spiritual energies, like dark energies in the spiritual realm that have been doing this, those are, like I said, you need to call in support and ask for help, and you need to eradicate these mofos. You need to send them packing. No weapon formed against me shall ever prosper through every timeline, every dimension, every lifetime, okay? And so it is. It is done. They've been attacking you in your sleep too, during the dreams. It's probably where a lot of it happens, actually. You have a nightmare, you wake up, you feel like you wake up and you're like, I can't remember, but I feel like, what the fuck just happened? I feel like, oh my God, like, you know, or you wake up and you're like, that was freaky, that was scary. You might actually have had dreams where you come across like, you know, dark forces, like maybe it looks like a Dementor from Harry Potter, or maybe it looks like an actual like parasitic worm, or maybe it's just some kind of really evil demonic face or energy, or maybe it's a person. What they like to do, you guys, is they like to trick you, because they're tricksters. They're dark magicians, they're tricksters. So a lot of times what they will do is and it's 4 of Swords, which always reminds me of the 4th dimension, which is a completely inverted, like that is where the archons, the reptilians, all these kind of energies, that's where they reside, is in the 4D and the 3D. But the 4th dimension, when you are in the 4th dimension, it is like this world, but it's bizarre. It's bizarro world. If those of you guys who are my Seinfeld fans like me, okay, there's an episode where Jerry talks about bizarro world, and it's like this world, but everything is like inverted and upside down or the opposite. It's actually like one of my favorite episodes. But literally the 4th dimension is bizarro world. You might see dogs and cats, but the dogs might have like crazy jagged teeth, and they might be salivating, and they might look more like demon dogs than regular dogs. Same thing with maybe cats. Like, it's inverted. And that's what I mean when I talk about like the inverted Akashic field. That's what I'm talking about too. So you have to be careful. Just use your spidey senses and your discernment when you go to book a reading with someone, or Akashic reading. Okay, and I'm not saying that to be like, just book with me, just book with me. Although I am freaking amazing at what I do in all my services. I will toot my own horn because I deserve it. I am incredible with my gifts and at what I do for work, you guys. And those of you guys who are my clients, those of you guys who have worked with me in the past, those of you guys who have been to my, portal workshops, which by the way, we have our 5/5 portal workshop, astral traveling together to Lemuria this Sunday, May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Anyways, a lot of people, they don't realize it, but they're actually reading and tuning into the inverted Akashic records. It's a trick. So, and they don't know it. It's not their fault. They don't even know it. But anyways, just like anything else, you go get a psychic reading, a general reading from someone, like you have to really, really tune in and be like, what is their energy like? Do they have attachments or parasites or demonic entities? Because they might, you never know. All right. I'm just saying. Anyways, like, I feel like you've been just like at home. You've been loving yourself. You've been in hermit mode. You've been mapping out your travels, vacations, your projects, your business plans, your YouTube channels, your TikTok, your platforms, your whatever it is. Okay, you have your Ace of Wands. See? Okay? But like I said, like these dark energies, they've been trying to block it all. Okay? Whatever has been done has been done. Okay, but like I'm telling you right now that the rope is dwindling or it's completely broken. For a lot of you guys, this is just confirmation that maybe you were under attack, and maybe you already did this. Maybe you called in your angels and you were like, you ain't messing with me, and you like declared it, and boom, you sent it packing. True love, 2-2. 2-2. True love. Look at that King of Cups. Look at that King of Cups. You know, if you're a twin flame or you've encountered like a divine counterpart, if you've been under attack, so has your person. More than likely, so has your person. Okay? And again, that part won't be for every single person, but here we go. Okay? You've mastered, you're like in a king, queen, empress energy. Like you are like, you got in your official crown. You are the anointed, crowned, chosen one. You're extremely psychic. You're emotionally mature. You're very intuitive. You know, all these things. You're on you're at a very high frequency. And right now, all of those dark energies, see, this is justice, upright, like good, flowing, happy. This is that shadow. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, they've been trying to reflect you. They've been trying to copycat you. For some, they've been trying to mimic your work. Just yesterday, I love how my higher self and spirit guides me all the time. Everything. That's what I mean. I'm shown everything. Everything I need to see and know. Just yesterday, I was guided. My higher self told me a name of a reader who used to follow me, a woman. And they told me, you need to go look her up on Instagram right now, okay? And I'm thinking, why? Why would I want to go look her up? I stopped following her for a reason. I disconnected, you know. Well, the reasoning was because she is a copycat. She's a straight fucking copycat. And I knew this. I felt these like off energies with her in the first place, which is why I stopped following her in the first place. But she's such a copycat, literally copying at like almost down to like she's posting the same things I post. I post something like a song or something like that, and then like the next day or even the same day she'll post the same thing. Like it is a straight copycat. I post a video about something or I do a reading about this, then she does a reading about, you know what I mean? It's like insanity. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. And the reason why they showed me that is because, again, Judgment Day for enemies. I don't know what her deal is. I don't know what the hell, but I've always felt like she just, I'm very triggering to her, okay? So it was like I used to really enjoy her messages and her readings, and I used to really like think she was a really great reader. And this was years ago, you know? Hell to the no. She got totally taken over by the dark forces, and now she's trying to siphon off my energy, my readings, my downloads, my messages. It's crazy, okay? That's what I mean. And trust me, what I just shared with you, I forgot about it. I'm not doing this reading because of that, okay? I'm not one of those people that, you know, I infuse everything that's going on in my life into my messages, and it's really a reading just for me. And if it resonates with, you know what I mean? There's a lot of readers out there that do that. They infuse all their energy into their messages like that. And we shouldn't be doing that as readers in the first place. We need to come from a neutral energy, okay? I share a lot in my readings because a lot of it is relevant, and it's a good way to translate the messages and the energy for you guys, okay? And I'm also just very transparent and honest. But anyways, you guys know what I mean, okay? That's my point. It's like, look at, see the dark shadows. Look at, see these dark energies. They are drowning. They are drowning. They are drowning. Okay, and you're receiving. Okay, all of the shadow energies, the dark energies, that, you know what I mean? Okay. All right, like, and for some of you guys, these dark attacks literally like had your heart chakra blocked, where you were just feeling really, really low, really not like yourself, insecure, self-doubting, you know, not feeling like love or passion towards things, just feeling real blah, just real out of sorts. I'm telling you, it's fine though. The wheel of fortune is turning in your favors, and the angels has your backs. And look who showed up. Queen of Cups, divine counterparts. See? Okay, so as we move more into May, this is the vibe for you guys. Okay? This is the vibe. All right, but I had to come and I had to share this because, like I said, some of you guys, you need to declare, you need to give your spirit guides permission to eradicate these mofos. Okay, I know I keep saying mofos, but anyways, let's end with some Chosen Ones 144. It's by Maji, the High Priestess. Here we go. Here we go. Remain calm at this time. My beautiful earth angels, my beautiful healers. Remain calm. Don't let these darker energies, don't let it rile you up. Okay, another way that they like to mess with you is they like to, you know, create scenarios that will get you out of your vibration. So maybe you're in the parking lot, you park, you know, or you're driving home from work, you know, and you put on your blinker and you switch lanes, and some crazy person, you know, is offended by something you did by that, and they speed up and they start flipping you off and cussing you out, and that gets your blood and your heart rate up and boiling and going. That's a dark attack. That could be a dark attack. The darkness is using that person in that moment to attack you and to get you out of your higher vibration. Okay? Because it's your time to shine. A lot of you guys, you're on a twin flame mission. All right? Hidden secrets are being revealed. You hold great, great, great healing powers, natural healing powers, stuff that you have learned from many, many incarnations, especially in ancient Egypt. Okay? You have ancient divine blood. You've been in Atlantis. You do not need to worry. All right? This also represents your inner masculine and feminine. Extremely intuitive, psychic, you know, very like your emotions are flowing. You feel everything, deeply empathic. Nothing gets past you, okay? You've been underestimated. You are a powerful empath and a powerful light worker, okay? All right. Not only are you a miracle, but one is on its way to you. And then look at the last card on the bottom of the deck. Psychic attack. Spirit says look after that. Wake up. So maybe your cat, your dog, or your animals, or you know, or your spirit team, they're waking you up at certain times in the night, okay, because you've traveled somewhere, or you're about to encounter something, or you're like being attacked by something. So they come in and they wake you up to bring you back into your body and out of that, okay? Here's what I want each and every one of you guys to do. This is what I do every single morning when I wake up. I even do it multiple times throughout the day, okay? Every morning when I wake up, the first thing I do when I open my eyes is I call all of my energy, all of my power back to me. I call all of my energy back to me through all space and time, through every timeline and every dimension. And so it is. And I actually can see and feel my energy coming back and returning to me. And then what I do is I send all energies that do not belong to me, that I have picked up or that have latched on. I send them out with back to source love, back to God's source with love. I send them out through every timeline, every dimension, every lifetime. And so it is. Okay? Every morning, you guys, every morning when you wake up, because you want to call back all your power and energy from wherever the hell you've been in the astral. Okay? Because a lot of times, right, you don't remember. You don't remember. So anyways, guys, this ended up being way longer than I thought it would be, but hey, it is what it is. If you're still here, you're here for a reason. Wait, what am I doing? I don't want to use that deck. Hold on. Oh, I was gonna start talking, because look at this is the Lemurian Oracle. My beautiful Lemurians, our little celestial Lemurian star beings. Anyways, you guys, speaking of the Lemurians, okay, we are astral traveling to Lemuria. This is like, I don't know, our umpteenth workshop that we've done. We've done so many different workshops. I just had a beautiful soul reach out yesterday, and she was like, I'm new to your channel. She was like, are your workshops still available? She's like, I know there's no way to like know which ones you've done. So I went through for her, and I like sent her a list of like the workshops that we've done. And I just was like, use your intuition to whichever one. She ended up purchasing, I think like 4 or 5 workshops. And she was like, I did your like recent Atlantis one, which was the 1111 portal back in November when we went to Atlantis. And then the other one before that was 88 portal Lionsgate when we went to Atlantis. One was the fall of Atlantis, so it was all like just it was to help with trauma and pain and things like that. Anyways, I was just like, oh my God, I love it. Like, I love that. So just so you guys know, all of the workshops are available for purchase. Like, you can have these experiences and work and go in, and like, I'm telling you, these are next level. Like, I'm not even going to try to dim myself down. I've been doing that lately. I don't know why I've been doing that. I've been dimming myself recently. And right now, boom, Venus and Aries, and just like this rebirth that I'm in right now, I'm like, what the fuck? Why have you been dimming yourself at all, Erica? I know why, but that's my business, you know? We're not here to dim ourselves. I'm here to say how incredible I am. I'm here to wear it loud and proud. I'm here to go, yeah, I am a badass channeler. I am a powerful, powerful psychic, oracle, prophetess, and priestess. You know? Okay. You are too. Many of you guys. Wear it loud and proud. Wear it loud and proud. Wear it loud and proud. Who cares if people watch you and talk shit? Who cares if other readers or spiritual people or anything like that, who cares if they come to your channel or they watch your readings and they throw shade, okay? It's because you have something they don't. All right? Okay? Misery loves company, so keep that in mind. Okay. What was I saying though? I don't remember. Oh, the Lemurian workshop. Anyways, if you guys are interested in that, tickets are $44. They are always $44. They have been $44 since we did our very first workshop back in March of 2023. And we are astral traveling to Lemuria, where we are going to be invited into a sacred rose quartz temple. It's a Venusian rose quartz temple though, you guys. So we're going to go into the temple there, and we're going to work directly with the Venusians, which are a stellar star race. Okay, I'm talking to probably a lot of Venusian starseeds. You resonate with Venus, goddess Venus, Aphrodite, goddess Hathor. Okay, the Venusian energy. So we're going to be working with the Venusians. We're going to be working with Ascended Master and goddess Hathor. Hathor is the mentor and teacher. Like, she was the mentor of goddess Isis. Okay, so she's like the OG. I love Hathor's energy. And the Emerald Order of Ascended Masters. So we're going to be with Venusians, Hathor, and a whole order of Ascended Masters holding us in that space and working with us in that sacred Venusian temple. Okay, calibrations, activations, integrations, opening up gifts, like working on chakras, like whatever it is, it's tailored to each and every soul that attends with us. But anyways, and then we're leaving the temple, and we are going to be traveling into a beautiful place in Lemuria, okay, where we will be making contact. We will be joined by the Lemurians, okay, and we will receive straight Lemurian healing from the beautiful Lemurians. You know, the fairies, Lemuria is that realm where it's beautiful. The unicorns reside there, like they love it there. The Pegasus, you know, the Fae, the fairies. There's not just Lemurians in Lemuria, okay? So anyways, in the description box down below is all the info for that. Just like scroll to the bottom and you'll see everything that I typed out for it and how to pay and purchase and all the things. It's over Zoom. It is recorded. It's this Sunday, May the 4th. At 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, but it's recorded just like all the workshops. So if you can't make the live, it's all good. A lot of people can't. And it's fine because it's a quantum experience. So whenever you tune in is when you're there with us in real time. Okay. What else? All of my services, booking options are in the description box. And then also, you guys, we are doing our first spiritual sacred Magdalene retreat and initiation back to the sacred lineage of the rose and the high priest and priestess path. Okay, we are going to the south of France in September. I'm just so excited. I'm co-hosting with two beautiful souls whom I've been working with for the last few years. Stellar runs a sacred Magdalene mystery school. She's the only Magdalene channeler and emanation of Mary Magdalene on earth at this time, who is actually sharing and teaching the true Magdalene codexes, okay, which means the Magdalene teachings from billions of years ago. Yes, billions with a B, not millions. The sacred rose lineage of the white, the red, and the blue rose is billions of years old, you guys. That's how ancient it is. And so Stellar, she's literally teaching word for word these true codexes and teachings that many of us knew way back when in Atlantis and in Egypt and Avalon and, you know, all these places, etc. But anywho, if you want to learn more about this or you're interested in it, okay, we still have a few spaces available. We just had like, I don't know, like 3 or 4 more people like confirm. So I'm so excited. Every single one of you guys who have signed up and you're coming, like, I can't wait to hug you. I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to like just be in sacred space with you for like a whole week and go through initiations with you. Like, it's just going to be fucking magical. Okay. Like, I am so elated about this. But anyways, pinned in the comments below, you guys, is a YouTube video. Click on the video, watch the video, and then shoot me an email and we will get you set up and we will get you going. Okay. Stellar and John, they've been doing these sacred retreats all over the world for over 10 years. Okay. So do not worry about the price, money, etc. Okay. Like we get it, right? We get it. But we don't, first of all, we don't want to project any kind of lack energy or fear around money, whatever it is. Okay. We always want to give very abundant and fruitful pictures of the reality of our financial structure and foundation, etc. Okay. My point of all this is that they are more than willing. Every single person who has signed up, they are tailoring payment plans to the individual to ensure that they get to go, and they make it the most comfortable that they can for you. And you know, most people are doing like, I mean, you guys, we go in September. That's only what, like 4 months away or something. And Stellar and John are extending, they're doing payment plans for 8 to 12 months at a time, okay? So you could have a whole year to pay it off, or 8 months, or if you want to pay it off sooner, you can do that too. So we just want everyone to know, like, they will work with you. They get it. They know all the things, all right? And they're there for you, okay? I love you guys so much. Thank you, mi amors, for being here with me for almost an hour. But hey, Judgment Day for your enemies. Peace, okay? Let's read this and then I'll let you go. Oh my God. You had that card that said remain calm at this time. Remain calm. Remain calm. Don't let these dark energies ruffle your feathers, my loves. Don't let someone's stank eye or nasty energy or projection like ruin your day. Don't let it trigger you into reacting, because guess what? The dark forces, the devil energies, they love when you stoop to their level. It makes their siphoning even stronger. Okay? Don't let them win. When you have fear, don't let them win. I'm overcoming, I'm taking my power back. I'm not allowing any kind of dark energies or whatever it is. I'm not letting it siphon or hold me back any longer. Whatever it is. Calm your thoughts and move your awareness to a peaceful space inside of your heart. Feel the ebb and flow of love, the eternal movement of the stars. Your life is forever unfolding to greater spheres of love. Relax and do not worry about anything, for all is well. All is well, my love. You are safe. All is well. No matter what's going on right now in your life, all is well. Tell yourself that. It's not only an affirmation, but it literally will calm and soothe your nervous system, okay? And your thoughts and your feelings. And it will also send love and nurturing to your inner child, okay? All is well. I am safe. All is well in this current moment. Everything happening in my life, everything is working out for me. The universe has my back. My angels have my back. Like, spirit is not going to let you fall like that. The only time we do fall and we hit like a rock bottom or things like that is when we are meant to have a new perspective shift and to let go of things that aren't meant for us anymore, etc. You guys know. You will soon enter a time of well-earned peace and tranquility. Hell yeah, exactly. Okay, so this is from your angels. Okay, so they're letting you know, all right? They're letting you know the rope is being broken. For some of you guys, you really need to just, you know, just to be on the safe side, you guys, I would just speak to my spirit team irregardless. I just did the same thing, you guys. I just spoke to my spirit team and I gave them permission to mop the floor with my enemies. You know, I tap my heart and I send everyone love. I'm not a vengeful, hateful person. I'm not in this energy. I'm the Empress. You know what I mean? So I send love. You can hate me all you want. You can attack me all you want. You're not going to get me to hate you. You're not going to get me to react to you. You're not going to trigger me. You don't hold power over me. And I send you love. And I have compassion for you and empathy for you, because guess what? Your judgment day is here and it's not going to be fun, right? All right. I love you guys. Mwah! Comment down below, my loves. Let me know how this, let me know, like, oh my God, this is so crazy because I've been feeling this. I've been feeling this. Like, wow, this is confirmation. Okay. Like, whatever it is, this is a safe space. Like I said, okay. You're safe here. All is well. All right. I love you. Have a good day.